Alright, let's see if it's recording. Yep, may have to edit that out. Okay, I'm going to go through a little bit of what I found. We drove to Dallas, see some family and take care of some stuff for them up there. And I've been seeing these on all the groups I'm on Facebook and what have you, but they're not down here in Houston. So they had 5 out of the 8. I got 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8, but I'm still missing 1, 2, and 4. There's the set. So it's going to be the Corolla, car number 1, and the 2 Supras, 3 and 4. So we'll go in order. We'll open up the 83 Toyota Celica first. It's pretty neat. I'm not real big on these tune things. I don't have any. But I did want to buy these because I actually like these. So I've never even held one. I've been passing on them because they're not really my thing. But I have a few in the Hot Wheels, tune. But I've looked at the Cartuned cars since I've been doing this. But like I said, but all the American muscle and classics, they're not really my thing. But I did see the JDM stuff, and I was like, you know what? All the other tune cars I have are JDM, so I figured I'd get these. They looked really neat. Oh man, these things are cool. Of course, I'm sure they don't roll that great, which they don't. Rolls okay. Rubber tires, real thin wall. Nothing real special. I think these do have an aluminum base. And you can't take them apart real easy to customize them and whatnot. Got paint tampos, front and rear. Little painted tailpipe. They're probably just so short that I can't ever get them to roll straight. But it does roll. These are like factory Toyota wheels that came on this car. They don't have like black or graphite gray inserts, but that's actually the wheel that came on this car. This is the 2025 Series 1. This is car number 3, the Celica. Throw that away later. Number 5 is the 2022 Toyota GR86. Things are super easy to get into. That's probably why they get stolen. There have been plenty of these things I've seen on the shelves. And I don't know much about the Cartuned brand. I know one of the designers and or the owner of the company. I'm not sure, and I'm sure someone will correct me. But the guy hasn't done these very long, and a lot of people like to get their cars signed by him. Again, I don't know if he's a designer and or the owner, but I'm not sure where he's based out of, but a lot of these guys are really into these things.
Wait, I have one.
This one rolls a little bit better. A lot better, actually. So the quality is a lot better. I guess it just depends on which one you get. And just like anything else, there's some quality issues, but there's a side view, the rear. I like the rear of this car. It's got the nice painted tail lights and a little reflector down on the bottom backup light. This one kind of has that little like Gulf oil, kind of flare. It's not, but it does kind of have the color scheme of like a Gulf car. This thing's cool. I'm glad I got these out of the package. Got Cartuned on the sidewalls. They all have the manufacturer, like the copyright stamp. This one says Toyota. This one says Toyota. And all the bases, I guess they're all a little different. Well, the bases might actually be interchangeable. Maybe that's the thing that some people are about. You know what? Let's just see. I'm curious. I'm going to take this thing apart, and I'm going to be shocked. I did see that they had these little kits now where you can mold your own wheels. I almost bought one just to piddle with it and fiddle with it. Okay, so the base comes off pretty just like that. I'll be willing to bet all these bases interchange. And that may be why everybody likes them, because if they buy some that have a set of wheels on there that they like, they can just body swap. So I hope that's not the case, because if that is the case, I'm going to start buying a bunch of these. And that's not healthy. Like I said, the tune's not really my thing. They're cool. I like them, but I don't like go crazy over them, right? But, you know, as you kind of get more involved in this diecast thing, you start to get changed flavors of tastes. Really. That's why. So you can wheel swap all these. Look. This is the base off that Corolla. It fits in this little Toyota GR86 perfect. Look. Nothing. Perfect. That's really cool. So if you want to swap them around, that's probably why all these guys are going nuts. I haven't watched a single video on these things. I see a lot of guys when I go into Hobby Lobbies. They almost every person that I've passed in the diecast aisle, since I'm there taking my time going through everything, that's where they always go first. No, you don't collect these? No, I mean, I don't. I just, well, now, besides the fact of them being cool, these bodies, they have a lot of weight to them. So I guess the guys that do want to grind on them and customize them and change them up, there's plenty of meat there, a lot more meat than you think there is. And if they want to sculpt something, or, you know, cut the fenders out more or whatever, and this is starting to make a lot more sense now. You can basically put these things in there to where you can wheel swap them. So very cool. We all learned something today. One came with coarse thread screws, and one came with machine screws. Or no, one, I don't know. I gotta look at this. Okay, so the plastic peg in the back looks to be a machine screw, and the one in the front, I'm sorry, a coarse thread screw, and the one in the back seems to be, yeah, the peg in the back, I guess, is for coarse thread because it's plastic, and then the one up front, up in the hood, is going to be a machine thread screw because there's a little like square casting round out there. It looks like it's drilled and tapped. I'm just going to double check before I force these things in there. So that's cool. Okay, well, good to know. So you can wheel swap cartoon cars. I honestly, full disclosure, did not know that until I just did it on camera. But that's very cool. We'll put these to the side and I'll show y'all the other ones real quick so we don't make this video super long. Car number 6, Toyota Sprinter. This is actually the first one I saw on the shelf. I was like, oh man, those things are cool. And I started picking through them. I was trying to find the rest of the set because I was just going to go ahead and buy them because every single one that was on there I liked. I was like, you know, this is a really nice set. And they look a lot better in person than you see on these pictures on all these Facebook group posts and whatnot. And like I said, all the other ones I've seen have been the lowriders and the muscle cars. And, you know, there may be a few that I want to go back and look and get. But for sure right now, I liked all these JDM cars. That's why I bought every one they had. This is cool. This really takes me back. So they put quite a bit of detail in them for what little bit of car's there. I mean, and they're not like, what I don't like about the Hot Wheels tune is the roof looks like it's 10 foot tall, you know, and the car is only, the roof is twice the height of the overall fender height of the car. This just looks like it looks like a squished down, cartooned version of that car, not something that you'd see on an acid trip or something. But So these bases are plastic. I thought they were aluminum, but nonetheless, pretty cool. Again, this is the Toyota Sprinter 85 model. All right, car number 7 is, this thing is sweet. It's got those, it's got that real like House of Color green vibe, you know. I really wish they would have made this car match the card art, because if this thing had black wheels, you know, and red center caps like the car on the card does, it'd be pretty sweet. And it'd also make a good candidate swap for everything else. I'm sure that, you know, they make wheel swaps for these things, and you can customize these just like anything else. But with them having the availability like this, it'd be neat if they made all the variants in a series run with all different wheels. That way, if you want to mix and match or swap around, you can. And it looks like on this one, you got like black 8 spokes on the white Sprinter. These are the same wheels that are off of that red Celica. Yeah, they're the same wheels that are on this Corolla, which is a factory. These are a little bit different. This thing is neat. And the wheels, like I said, the wheels are a little bit different. That's the rear. Good looking car for something tuned. Got some flake in there. These lights probably don't really show how nice it is, but it's got good depth. I didn't check to see how the Sprinter rolled. It rolls about like that other one. I don't know, it's pretty good. Real good, actually. A little skip in there, but not too bad. Okay. Last car. Number 8. The last one on the lot. It's a 76 Toyota Celica. The green one was a 71. So it's a little bit later year model. This one's got like black tuner wheels on it. They're like a split 8 spoke or 10 spoke. Again, I really wished these cars matched the card art verbatim. Because when you see that looking through, you're like, oh man, it looks really good. And the car still looks really good. I wasn't sure if I noticed it, you know, last night that it didn't exactly match it, but it was close enough. But just maybe some better details would help seal the deal for some people who are apprehensive like me. So, really nice color. Looks like gel coat on a bass boat. Flat black hood on this one, black wheels. This one's got real nice weight. Both these mid-70s Celicas do. Not bad. Got a little skip in it, but it kind of gets better. So I'm gonna play around with some wheel swaps. So that's that. You got this one. I took these apart, but I'll put them back together. I may swap some wheels around and put some chrome ones on there. I don't know. We'll see.